Regardless if you're trying to lose weight or not, weight is the last factor on the totem pole. We want to exercise our hearts. We want to make sure that we're breathing, getting outside. It's so important and helpful to our bodies to move, to breathe, to get outside, to spend some time in nature. It's so beneficial. So. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how I did some intermittent fasting this week, where I fasted for 18 hours and my window of eating was 6 hours, and how I approached it, and how I have a realistic approach to trying to eat whole foods and eating as minimal processed foods as possible. It's really hard. When you think about it, there's so much food that is processed. It's kind of hard to only eat whole foods. It's hard. But I tried my best. I did not eat 100% whole foods the whole time, but I did definitely try my best. Now, just a little history. I haven't done intermittent fasting like this, where I filmed it, in a really long time. It's probably been a couple of years. I used to do intermittent fasting a lot several years ago when I was eating heavily ketogenically, and I loved it. I loved the way my body felt. I loved that I felt so much lighter. And even doing it again, I had the same kind of feelings, like where you sleep so much better because your body's not like working overtime to digest your dinner. Because I try to keep my eating window from, I think, from 8 to 4. No, wait, that can't be right. I can't remember. You'll have to watch because it's been like several days now since I stopped. And it changed too based on my schedule. The girls are still heavily into their swim season, this competition season. And so we're at swim practice every night from 7 to 9. And then we had meets every Thursday. Sometimes we didn't get home until 10:30 from the meet. And so it was hard for me to plan it and be really strict with myself, where I only ate from 12 to 6, or I think I was doing from 10 to 4 or whatever. But it felt really great. Like I said, I like fasting where I stop eating dinner early, like 4 or 5 o'clock at the latest. And then, like I said, I have the whole night, like my body is not working all night to digest your food. So you get to be in a deeper state of sleep, like a deeper rest, because your digestive system isn't working. And that's really the benefits, one of the key benefits of fasting. I mean, there's so many benefits. The research is there, but one of the key benefits is that you give your digestive system a break. Now, I do want to say this as a disclaimer: talk to your doctor. I am not a healthcare professional. Definitely consult your doctor. And also, if you have any history of eating disorders, please, this is not the video for you to watch. I do not want to trigger anyone. This is not having anything to do with body dysmorphia or just triggering any kind of eating disorder, because if you have any kind of history of that, then you definitely don't need to be watching videos like this, and you definitely don't want to engage in something called intermittent fasting, because sometimes that can be misconstrued into something else that's not healthy, okay? We're definitely eating good whole foods. We're just giving our bodies a break from our digestive system and the other benefits that come with intermittent fasting. So one of my best friends, asked me to do this with her because she's on a new health journey that she's starting, and she wanted a little bit of support. And I'm that girl, because I'm all into kind of, healthy things, and, reading what the latest is and what different types of doctors have to say about it. So, I heard about intermittent fasting, many, many years ago, but now it's very popular online. And so I was like, yeah, let's do it. So for a whole week, like I said, I tried to have my window of eating open for 6 hours, and then I fasted for 18. So go ahead, watch what I ate, and then we'll chat afterwards. Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. Grand rising. All right, so I got my breakfast here. One of these is my husband. I'm not eating both of these and the whole avocado. I'm gonna eat half the avocado, 1 piece of bread, and I have some Greek yogurt, strawberries, blueberries, black seed. What is this? It's black seeds? Black sesame seeds, excuse me. and some granola and honey drizzled on. That will be my breakfast. My husband does not want yogurt. He's just gonna have the toast and the avocado. Time check, I'm breaking my fast with breakfast at 9:47, but by the time I'm done, I'll probably be close to like 9:50. Sorry, I meant to show you how I make my avocado toast. I just slice it, and then I put salt, pepper, and garlic on it, and it's perfect. I don't like mash it up and make guacamole or anything like that. I literally just slice it and put salt, pepper, and garlic on it, and it tastes really good. Hey y'all, I am starving right now, like so hungry. I had a half a cup of all black coffee. I put like 2 or 3 drops of Splenda, liquid Splenda in it, or not liquid Splenda, sorry, liquid stevia. It wasn't doing what it needed to be done. It's been so long since I drank black coffee that like I don't even know if I know how to. But anyway, I'm starving right now. It's 1:44. My girls have a swim meet, so it's like I have to be strategic on when I eat, you know? So I'm gonna eat right now. And listen, what you're about to see, girl, it is not a whole food. It's not really the healthiest, but listen, what we're doing is we're just getting through until I can go to the grocery store and really get what I need to get through the week. Today's Monday and I just didn't have time. I didn't go yesterday. I didn't have time to go this morning, but I am gonna go tomorrow morning. But let me show you what I'm eating. I know. I just had to do what I had to do, girl. This was in the fridge, so that's what I'm eating. It's okay. We're still going to stop eating since I started eating at around 9:45 this morning. I'm gonna stop eating at 4:45. So let's just make it happen. Hi friends. Grand Rising. Happy Tuesday. So right now it is, what time is it? 10:25. I have not eaten anything since the hot dogs. All I've been drinking is water only. That's it. Oh, I did have black coffee yesterday, but I told you I couldn't even finish it. It was just like, I didn't like the black coffee with the Splenda. I think I'm just gonna have to just drink the black coffee, no Splenda. Because for some reason, and I recall back when I was fasting a lot, when I was eating ketogenically, like several years ago, I would drink the black coffee with the Splenda, but not Splenda, I keep saying Splenda, sorry, stevia. The liquid stevia drops, but I did not like the way it tasted at all. So today I'm just gonna try to have black coffee straight. But anyway, yeah, I have not eaten. It was so hard for me not to order a piece of pizza at my kids' swim meet. I wanted a piece of pizza, but I said, no, I'm not doing it. So what time was that? Like 1:45, 2 o'clock? So right now, like I said, it's 10:30. So how long is that? 20 hours? That's nuts. But honestly, you guys, last night was hard. I'm not gonna lie. I did want to eat when I got home. We got home late from the swim meet. We didn't get home till like 9:30, and I did want to eat, but I didn't. I just went to sleep because I was just so tired. But if I wasn't as tired as I was, I probably would have drank some tea or something like that to kind of just go to sleep. But anyway, and the reason why I didn't eat breakfast earlier this morning is because I'm meeting my friend for lunch at 11, and I figure I don't want to eat breakfast too early because I slept in till like 8:30. And so if I would have gotten up at like 7, I probably would have ate something. But since I slept until 8:30, I said, oh, and I'm really not that hungry. I'm hungry, but not like starving. My stomach feels amazing. Every time I fast like this, y'all, my stomach feels good. Like no sharp pains, no gas. Like, you know how sometimes you wake up in the morning, you're kind of gassy. Listen, we're family, so we could talk like this. You feel like gassy. I'm not gassy at all. My stomach, it feels good for my digestive system to not be working. Because most of the times when we eat so much, especially when we eat late at night, your digestive system is working all night long. It never gets to rest. So when it finally rests, when you're fasting, that's when your body has time to really heal itself at a cellular level. So I'm just making sure that I'm drinking enough water, I'm staying hydrated, I'm putting some salt on my tongue, like lava salt I put on my tongue because that helps to hydrate your body at a cellular level. And so, yeah, I'm feeling good. And so I'm gonna go eat lunch with my friend. I have no idea what I'm gonna get because I don't wanna get too wild and break my fast with something crazy and then be having a stomachache later. But I also wanna enjoy myself, so we'll see. I will definitely bring the camera along. Y'all, I am breaking my fast with this. I'm so excited. It's shrimp and waffles. Gotta stay hydrated, y'all. All right, y'all saw the what was it? Shrimp and waffles. Holy crap, were they good. It was all maple syrup too that I used on there for my waffle, and then they had this homemade tartar sauce for my shrimp. Y'all, that was good. All right, let's see, I got my food. By the time I ate and got my food, it was probably about 11:45, so that's what time I broke my fast. Right now it's 10 after 4. I wanted to eat before 4, but I started doing things and I didn't have time. But I'm getting ready to eat my last meal of the day. Here it is. This is all leftovers from late last week. I have some leftover steak, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. I'm using a small plate. See, this is my hand, and I'm using a small plate because it makes me feel like I'm eating a lot on the small plate, but this should be plenty. I even made cinnamon rolls this morning, and it's taken everything in me not to warm one up and eat one. I really, really want it because, like, usually I get the, you know, the can. It comes with 8, and we each get 2, and then they left me my 2 here. So sweet. But yeah, I'm going to just say no and focus on my meal here. Something else I'm going to take today is, and I'll probably drink it after I drink my food, or excuse me, after I eat my food, is my Bloom greens and superfood. I really like this a lot. The ingredients are pretty clean, and I've been using this for a while, but it's just a great way to get some fiber in, you know, and all the green vegetables and stuff. Even though I still take my vitamins and everything, I'll just have a glass of this, and it's like almost like a treat because I've just been drinking water. It tastes like juice, and it doesn't have like a bitter or weird aftertaste or anything like that. So I will add this to water, and I'll show you guys that when I get ready to eat it. But time check, it is 4:11. Y'all, I am so sorry. I did not film my breakfast today because I was so hungry and I forgot to film it. What I had was an omelet. I actually went to Kroger this morning and got several stuff that we need to get through the rest of the week. I did not eat until, what time is it, 12:30. So it was 4:45 to 12:30, 4:45 p.m. in the evening to 12:30 is what time I had my omelet. I ate an omelet with 2 eggs, a sauteed onion, and a sauteed red bell pepper, and spinach in the omelet. And then I had a piece of toast, strawberries, and watermelon. So that was what I had. So now I'm getting ready to make our dinner. It's 4:24. It's a little bit later than I wanted to, but I'm still not very hungry. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry now since my breakfast at 12:30. Again, I apologize, I forgot to film. And I meant to show you what I got from the grocery store. Girl, listen, I was on another planet this morning, okay? It was a lot. There's a lot going on. So anyway, I'm gonna make us a nice dip, like with chips. I bought some blue corn tortilla chips. I'm gonna make like a high fiber kind of dip. And I'll show you guys what I mean, because I got like black beans and garbanzo beans and stuff like that to put in it. I found this recipe on TikTok. This is what I got: garbanzo beans, black beans, and then some corn. They call it the Cowboy's Caviar. I've never had it before, but it did look like it was really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse and drain these beans and put them in the bowl, and then chop up my bell pepper and onion and stuff to put in as well. All right, y'all, doesn't this look beautiful? You got the beans, black beans, garbanzo, corn. I diced up half of a red bell pepper, and then I did a whole green bell pepper, but it was small. It was one from my parents' garden. And I did half of this big tomato. And now I'm working on our sauce, because I'll put the onions in. I have scallions to put in. Is that scallion? Green onions to put in. But here I have just extra virgin olive oil, white wine vinegar, honey. I'm gonna put some chili powder, salt, pepper, garlic, taco seasoning. I'm just gonna play around with it. I've never made it like this before. I'll taste it and see how I like it. All right, finally got a winner here, y'all. I used chili powder, but chili powder wasn't just doing it for me. So then I added honey. I had to add a little bit of white sugar, just a little bit, I know, and Dijon mustard. I feel like the Dijon mustard like pulled it together. And then the scallions in there, it's gonna be really good. And I put salt, pepper, and garlic in here as well. So I think that is going to be delicious. Poured all over here. All right, y'all, it took quite a while, but I ended up cutting up 2 green onions. Oh, I just love the way green onions smell. It definitely gives it a different kind of onion flavor. And then 2 cloves of garlic. And now I'm getting ready to make sure this is mixed up well, because sometimes the mustard clumps up. If you have like a little small whisk, it definitely smooths it out, and the mustard actually works as a thickener. I think this is gonna be delicious though. So I'm now gonna pour this all over and let this marinate for a little bit. Here we are, friends. This is so good. It's a big hit. Everybody likes it. Hubby's eating. Ava's eating over there. Zara does not eat it, so it is what it is. But I have my chicken, my protein, our fiber, and that's gonna be our meal. It's kind of late. It's 5:56, but that's fine. Yeah, so that's what time it is now. Good morning, everyone. It's 10:15. Happy Thursday. Ava made us breakfast this morning. She scrambled these eggs. I had a little bite. She made crescent rolls. So cute. I did have a small one. I'm just trying to think of what else I want for breakfast. I'm really hungry. So like I said, it's 10:15. I'll probably have some fruit. I might have a yogurt bowl as well. I just had a few pieces of lemonade, oh not lemonade, watermelon with breakfast. I think that's gonna be it for breakfast for me because we still have a lot of that dip left from yesterday. I also have an early lunch. Hey y'all, I want to tell you I'm hungry. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. It is 4:22. I've been cooking since about 4 o'clock. I just got home with my girls. And honestly, and I picked up Chick-fil-A for them. And honestly, it was the strength of the Holy Spirit that gave me the strength not to order myself a small fry, because I wanted to order myself a small fry badly, because that's how hungry I am. We had a pretty active morning and afternoon, so I'm like starved. I haven't eaten since the eggs and watermelon this morning. That was at around 10 o'clock. So now what I'm making for my husband and I have 2 steaks here, seasoned and ready to go. Just Montreal steak salt, buttery steakhouse seasoning, love this stuff, and some Worcestershire sauce. And then I made myself a kale salad. Well, my husband and I a kale salad. I massaged the kale, washed the kale really well, then I drizzled it with not just drizzled, it's a pretty good amount of olive oil. I'd say like a 1/4 cup at least, and just keep massaging and massaging and massaging until it gets soft. Then I put salt, pepper, and garlic on it, and now I cut up half of an orange bell pepper. I have a tomato, and I'm gonna add some green onions to it. It just gives us this like different kind of taste. I just like it with the green onions, even better than the red onions. Then I'm gonna make my homemade dressing, and I'll show you what that looks like when I make it. All right, I have everything diced up like a huge clove of garlic. To me, fresh garlic will turn any salad dressing or salad just to next level, and same with the green onions. They're so good. All right, so here's how I make my salad dressing. Of course, doctor it up to your liking. You can take the oil of your choice. I'm using this organic extra virgin olive oil is it cold pressed, cold extracted, and I'm gonna go half and half with the olive oil. Sometimes I use avocado oil. I have chosen avocado oil. It just, you know, use whatever you have. But I try to use like a healthy oil. And then I have some white wine vinegar. I have about that much, not too much of the white wine vinegar. I've put too much in before, and it's a little bit too like tart, you know, how the vinegar will like kind of burn your mouth. And then I'm gonna put some Dijon mustard in it. You can kind of see how much, it's like perfectly half there. You can always taste it and, you know, add if needed. So here's my Dijon mustard. I'm gonna put about that much in. I love my Dijon mustard. I'm gonna put a little bit of this fresh garlic in. Not all of it, because the rest of it is gonna go in the salad. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there. Let me add my honey. All right, now if you don't have fresh garlic, you can also just use powdered garlic, whatever you have. I'm putting a little bit of Italian seasoning in there, like so. I'm gonna put a splat. I already put my honey in. I had to use my 2 hands for that, and you can make this as sweet or as non-sweet as you want it to be. That's how it's looking so far before I mix it up. Let me go ahead and get my fresh lemon. Girl, not fresh lemon. This is as fresh as it's going to get, because listen, lemons are high, and I make this salad dressing several times throughout the week, and I'm not trying to have to go through all these lemons just for a couple of squirts, if you know what I mean. So let me go ahead and get my little whisk. Okay, I can't find my little whisk, and it definitely comes out better than the spoon if you have a little whisk. But you just keep mixing it like this. I think we use a little whisk for breakfast this morning. Ava uses it when she makes breakfast. So I'm just gonna mix this up. It gets kind of thick. The mustard does thicken it up quite a bit, which is nice. Of course, taste it when it's to your liking. You're ready to pour it all over the kale salad. Now this salad definitely holds up well in the fridge. It actually tastes better the longer it sits in this dressing. And we like a lot of dressing on our salad, so that's why I made so much of it. But you can definitely have the recipe. You just have to eyeball it. I'm so used to making it now. I got this recipe originally from TikTok. TikTok taught me how to make a good kale salad. I never thought that I would like kale salad, and I suggest you give this way a try, especially massaging the kale, because it really makes a world of difference just digesting the food, because kale used to give me incredible heartburn, but because I massaged it so much, I guess it's easy to digest, at least that's for me. So I definitely would suggest you give this recipe a try, even if you don't like kale. It's just a great way to get your greens in, and plus it's so beautiful to look at. I'm telling you, this homemade dressing will rival any honey Dijon vinaigrette you can find in the grocery store, with none of the nasty, you know, preservatives and added junk and gunk they put in the salad dressing. Trust me, I did not know if I was gonna like it. And if you are keto, you can sweeten it with liquid stevia, any kind of liquid sweetener of your choice. But some people just like the oil and vinegar. I'm just not at that level yet, and so I still need a little sweetener. I've been using honey as the sweetener of my choice, but yeah, this is really good. You just have to keep mixing it. And actually the salad dressing stores in the refrigerator too. You can store it in the fridge. You just have to mix it up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour this all over. Doesn't that look good, y'all? All right, now I'm gonna mix it up. Y'all, I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am to eat this. It's $4.50. I'm gonna have a few of these blue corn chips with my salsa, the kale salad, and the half a steak. And that's my last meal for the day. Grand Rising, y'all. Happy Friday. Oh, I'm so hungry. It's 11:38. I have some yogurt, fruit, black sesame seeds, granola. I have an English muffin and sausage because that's just what I could pull together today. So, yummy. Good morning, y'all. Not good morning, sorry. I'm out of it. Good afternoon. It's 2:27. I just ate a couple of chips with this sauce. I'm telling you, this was so good. Such a great way to get your fiber in. So I'm just eating a couple chips right now before I have dinner. We have like some steak left, but I don't know. Like I can eat, it's probably enough for one of us. So I don't know what my husband's gonna eat, but we'll see. Hello y'all, it's time for dinner. It's 4:30. I have the rest of the steak from yesterday, kale salad. I'm gonna eat a few chips. I'll probably put like maybe 5 chips and then cap it at that. But I'm telling you y'all, this is so good and so easy to make, but that was delicious. So anyway, this is my final meal for the day. Y'all, I'm starving. Happy Saturday. It is 1:19. I'm just now eating my breakfast. I kid you not. Crazy morning, just didn't have time. I would have eaten a lot earlier, but there's just a lot going on. And I'm just thankful to have this wonderful meal right now. Avocado toast, eggs, and bacon. Hey y'all, so it's 7:30. I'm starving. This is a Chipotle wrap. Probably not gonna eat all of it. I'll probably eat half of it, maybe 3/4 if I'm really, really hungry. I have the Chipotle vinaigrette that goes with it, but this is my meal. I really wanted to order wings. I really wanted to order wings and fried rice, but I said, you know what? Chipotle is better than that. So Chipotle it is. Time check at 7:32. Good morning, friends. Sorry. Started eating. I forgot I got to record. It's 11:38. I have 2 eggs, bacon that I kind of burnt up a little bit, and a piece of toast. Breaking my fast. So meal 1. All right, y'all, here is dinner for tonight that I picked up from our local pizza place. I did not eat any garlic, order any garlic knots, even though I really wanted to. It's just a salad with some grilled chicken. It is 7:24, much later than I wanted to eat, but we did eat breakfast later today. I'm feeling really good though, y'all. Today's Sunday, so this is the last meal of the week. I cannot wait to continue this next week. So here's the final meal. Okay, guys, that is what I ate. I'm feeling really good. I felt really good after the week was up, and especially in the morning. Like, you would think that I was really hungry. Don't get me wrong, girl. At nighttime, I would get hungry. Like, before it's time to go to bed, I'd be like, oh, I want something to eat, but I would just drink water, really. And you would be surprised because in the morning time, I felt amazing. I wasn't hungry. I wasn't starving, like ready to immediately get up and go eat right away. Like, I felt really good. My stomach, there was no bloating, no gas. Like, you know how you get gassy sometimes in the morning, or your face gets bloated, or some of your body parts feels bloated in the morning. I did not have any of that, so it was great. And I felt really good. I got on the scale. I did get on the scale before I started, and then I got on the scale on the last morning, and I did lose 5 pounds. So, you know, is that like a sustained way to continue to lose weight? Absolutely not. Also, I am continuing to work out. I am on day, I don't have my phone here, but I think I'm at 150 days now of closing my rings every day. And so I was working out every single day. I'm working out on average about 50 to 55 minutes a day. And I'm doing all types of workouts. I kept walking. I do my videos, like I'll do a mixed cardio video or a HIIT video on YouTube. It is harder to walk now because it is incredibly hot here in Georgia. Finally, the summer finally hit, because it was kind of cool there for a while. Like, cool meaning it was in the 80s, 70s. Now we're in the high 90s, high 90s. So it is harder to walk now, but I do still try to get 2 miles in when I can. And so yeah, I continue to work out that whole time, and I felt great. I felt really, really good. And as you saw, like not all of my foods were clean because, you know, you have to be realistic with yourself, you know, and what you have going on with your life. A lot of us have a lot going on. You know, if it was just for me, where I was just responsible for what I ate, it would be a lot easier. But, you know, I have a husband, I have 2 kids who are very, very busy, and we're a very active family, and we're on the go all the time. And sometimes I can't, you know, sit and prepare, you know, grilled chicken to have for the week, or, you know, I try to just do the best that I can. And that's what the biggest thing that I want to share with you is just do what you can. I'm not saying for you to go in and throw away all the processed food in your house and start from scratch. No, first of all, food is expensive. And second of all, just do what you can, you know, fit it in when you can. Maybe you can make yourself a whole breakfast where everything is like, you can have an avocado, eggs, fruit, or whatever. And then for lunch, you got to have some bread. You have to have a sandwich, you know. Do what you can. It definitely doesn't have to be all or nothing. So that is how I feel. That's what we did for the week. It felt so good, and I'm going to continue on. Actually, I just ordered Dr. Mindy Peltz's book called Fasting Like a Girl. I remember several of you guys recommended that I listened to her like years ago. I started following her YouTube channel. She has a great channel about just women and how intermittent fasting can help, especially with the different stages of women, where women are, you know, whether you're in childbearing ages, if you're perimenopause, if you're menopausal, and also how you should fast based on where you are in your cycle, and that makes a huge difference. So I'm really looking forward to reading her book, and then I'm going to try intermittent fasting again. I'm going to record the whole process and share with you, you know, my biggest takeaways from the book, and, you know, go for there. So that'll be my next health update coming in a few weeks. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully you guys are still on this journey where you're walking or moving your body every day. You should it really feels really great, regardless if you're trying to lose weight or not. Weight is the last factor on the totem pole. We want to exercise our hearts. We want to make sure that we're breathing, getting outside, feeling the sun on our skin. It's so important and helpful to our bodies to move, to breathe, to get outside, to spend some time in nature. It's so beneficial. So that is where I'm at. Thank you guys so much for watching, and leave a comment down below and let me know if you're still working out, if you do any intermittent fasting. I'd love to chat with you down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out, and join my YouTube family. Click subscribe to follow me on this journey. I share at least monthly updates on where I am health-wise, and of course a plethora of other videos in between there. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.